Hello everyone. Did you know that making a test in Aware just got easier? My name is Natalie Davis and today I'm going to show you how to make a new test using the Aware Assessment interface in Eduphoria. First thing you're going to need to do is make a regular blank test. The interface is the same as it was in the previous version. Just create a new test, create a blank test, give it a name, and choose your grade level and then select your course. I'll be right back and we'll get started. All right, when your test first opens, it's going to look like this. I like to work on a full screen, so I'm going to go over here to the left and click on Collapse Navigation Pane. And now I have my full test on the whole screen of my computer. Now, there's 4 different tabs at the top of the screen: Questions, Layout, Test Key, and Administration. And I'm going to touch on each one of those just a little bit today, but we're going to get started on the Questions section. Always make sure that your status is on pending because that's how you can edit and delete questions or change them. Active will get your test ready to be shared. The alternate lettering toggle, you can flip it back and forth. If it's on, your test questions will be in A, B, C, D, F, G, H, and J format. If you turn it off, all your test questions are going to be in A, B, C, D format. Now, to the great stuff. On the left-hand side, you have your basically information or the background of your test. And over here on the right-hand side, you have the test itself. If you look over here on the left-hand side, you have the demo, that's my name of the test, the total questions, I have 0 right now, the complexity or depth of knowledge, level 1, level 2, or level 3 test, and then the best part of this test maker, I think, is the standards section. As I'm adding new test questions, it keeps track of the standards that I'm adding. So I can look over here and easily see how many of each test question I have. So I can have an equal representation of each testing TEK. And then you've got the type of questions over here right underneath it. Now let's start making a test. All you have to do is simply click on the plus button. Click on Search Item Bank. And we're just going to choose any random TEK today because I'm not using this test for anything but a demonstration. Let's click on Rounding Decimals to the Hundredths. And as you see, the screen changed just a little bit. Now over here on the right side, you have a way you can sort each one of these questions. I'm going to change mine to sort by English. Click on this real quick. And now I can go back to choosing questions. If you notice over here, there's a selected response and a little box you can check. If I like that test question, I'm going to click on that and it automatically appears over here on the left-hand side. Then I'm going to click on another test question and one more test question here. Now, as you see, I've got 3 questions here. If I don't like this question, I can easily just click on it and get rid of it. And then if I like these 2 questions, I click Add to Test. Voila, here they are. As you see over here in the standards area, I have a rounding decimals to tenths or hundreds, and it says I have 2 questions here. I have 2 level 1 questions, and it shows the total number of questions I have are 2. Now I'm going to add a couple more questions so you can see what it looks like when you have other standards in there. I'm going to do a multiplying with fluency, and I'll just choose 3 more quick questions here. 2 and 3. I love how you can check so many at one time. Then I click Add to Test, and there they are. Now I have 5 questions that are level 1, 2 questions that are rounding decimals. I love how you can hover over it and it tells you what the TEK is, and 3 questions that are multiplying 3-digit numbers. Now, if you like the way that the questions that you have, you can go and look at your layout next. I like to make our test in columns, so that would be make full width or half width. I'm going to show you what it looks like full width. I like to make our test questions in half width, so I'm going to go ahead and scroll down here and change them all to half width. It saves a lot of paper that way for us. So now you can see exactly what your test is going to look like. and you're ready to move on to the test key. Now, what I like about this area is this shows you exactly what the answers are going to be on your test, and it shows you your TEKS. If you don't want to have all of your TEKS together in one little group, then you can easily grab them and move them anywhere you want to move them at this point. Now, so I've moved my TEKS around. I like my questions. I like the number of standards that I have, and I'm going to go ahead and finish my test and share it with my team. All I have to do is simply go over here, click active, and now my test is ready to share by clicking on the administration tab. All I have to do is click on share with team, and I'm going to choose the Bulverde Creek 5th grade fabulousness team because that's the team I work with. I convert the test to a team test, and I am finished. Now, there's so many more things I could share with you on this new interface, but I just wanted to cover the basics on how to create a quick test. I'd love to share some more in another video, but until then, thanks for watching.